Shiny Pokemon. If you've spent even the tiniest bit of time within Pokemon, you've probably heard this term before. For all 1025 Pokemon, there exists another 1025 Pokemon that have a different color palette known as Shiny Pokemon. Some look way better than their original, while others not so much. But that's never stopped the larger majority of the fanbase from spending their past time searching for these rare altered forms.
Cosplay. Oh, Shiny Rangaroo! Shiny Rangaroo, we got it! Oh my god, we got it!
Yet despite 25 years of shiny Pokemon existing, no one has dared to take on this shiny hunt. Until today, I, Oshawaves, don't ask what the J stands for, will be taking on a shiny hunt so brutal that not a soul has dare embarked on this quest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take on the hardest shiny hunt of all time. Oddly enough, our journey begins with me creating a new survivor world in Minecraft. I load into the world, loot the starter chest, grab some materials like wood, stone, and coal, but now hang on a minute. You're probably wondering what any of this has to do with shiny hunting. But you see, it has everything to do with this shiny hunt, as this is the beginning of our elusive hunt for the rare blue axolotl, which is a different colored axolotl, so it checks out as being a shiny, but it also checks out in its rarity. The odds of finding a shiny axolotl are 1 in 1200, which is very close to the modern shiny odds if you have the shiny charm being at 1365. However, for this hunt, we have to use everyone's least favorite shiny hunting method: breeding. Similar to shiny hunting Fione, the shiny axolotl is exclusive to breeding, and also similar to shiny hunting Fione, it's a bit more complicated to set up. It's not as easy as just going out and catching a Ditto and another Pokemon and then slapping them into the daycare until they create an offspring with weird skin condition. No. In this hunt, we have a lot that needs to be set up first. So after stumbling upon a village, I quickly discover this place has nothing to offer, so I steal a bed and sacrifice a child to express my disappointment. Now normally this is the stage in Minecraft where most players start gathering more materials for their base, or start searching for the perfect place to build said base, but not me. I had to set out and search for something far more rare than the ideal location for my home. I had to search for a shiny tree. Well, actually, it's an azalea tree, but it looks different than every other tree. Why am I searching for a different colored tree, you ask? Well, unlike shiny Pokemon, this tree actually has a purpose. If you find an azalea tree on the surface, it means there's a lush cave biome deep underneath it, and lush caves are the only place where axolotls will spawn. Another thing I was also searching for is either a dark forest biome, a jungle biome, or some variation of a taiga biome, as these biomes are much more likely to generate with lush caves beneath them. So off I went, running straight in a random direction for only a few minutes before I discovered a dark forest biome. I decided to go up to the treetops to see if I could spot an azalea tree, and though I had no luck, after dropping back down into the forest, I spotted some berries within the leaves of an azalea tree. Now, I'm not sure if this was considered lucky or not, but I was super happy that it didn't take long to find the lush cave biome. However, this was only the beginning. In comparison to the shiny Fione hunt, think of this as finding the book in BDSP that tells you what Pokemon you need for Manaphy in Legends Arceus. Wasting no time, I instantly start digging into the ground, using the torches that I found from the beginning chest as a light source as I follow the rooted dirt which will lead me to the home of the axolotls. Making sure to grab any iron that I find, as we'll need to use that to craft buckets. 3 stone pickaxes and a bunch of smelted iron later, and we've finally found our lush cave. But there's a slight problem. If I fall, I'll die. So I need to find some way of getting down there safely. After a bit of pondering, an idea hit me. If I place my crosshairs directly against the glowberries growing from the rooftops, I could then place blocks and stand on them. This would allow me to lower my elevation, which would then lead to me being able to jump into water, and now begins the waiting game. Axolotls actually have a few requirements that are needed before they can actually spawn in. Now we're already in a lush cave, so that's requirement number 1 done, but they also only spawn in perfect darkness, so we have to kill as much light as we can. And finally, they need to spawn in water that's near clay. Thankfully, these biomes naturally spawn with a bunch of clay and water within them. Similarly, for a Manaphy to spawn in Legends Arceus, you need to trigger the Sea Legends quest, catch a Buizel, Mantike, and Overquill, and wait until evening in the Cobalt Coastlands. But coincidentally, while I was clearing out light in the lush cave biome, I heard a noise. Wait. Oh, sick, I was doing all this preparation for nothing. I instantly started kidnapping every axolotl I could find, crafting buckets to make more portable prison cells, and jamming out during the process. I'm on the antidepressants. I'm feeling good today. Watch me make an entrance. I grabbed a bunch of iron on this trip since the more buckets the better. Oh, and don't worry, I did eventually grab the diamonds I'm sure you've spotted at least once. Okay, I think I got enough axolotl now, so I just have to go find what's next. Now that we've obtained our axolotls, the next step is to locate ourselves in the appropriate location to breed them. This, of course, would be the Minecraft version of obtaining Manaphy in the Cobalt Coastlands. which means the next step is trading our Pokemon over to a game with the foreign Ditto, in my case, BDSP. But for Minecraft, it's a bit more complicated. As I'm sure you all know, breeding in Minecraft requires the player to feed whatever mob they're trying to breed a specific kind of item, traditionally food. Cows like wheat, chickens like seeds, and pigs like carrots. But axolotls are a bit more picky when it comes to this, as they'll only be able to breed if they're fed tropical fish from a bucket. So I can't just set up an automatic fish farm and AFK for a bit. I actually have to work for this hunt. The first step is finding a biome where tropical fish spawn. Thankfully, almost any ocean biome works perfectly, but it's a lot easier said than done to find one. Coincidentally, after I dug myself up from underground, I found a giant body of water right in front of me, so I just swam around until I spotted some tropical fish, and this is where I'd set up our version of the daycare. I mean, it ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. The idea behind this is pretty straightforward. I use my buckets to go fetch fish, bring them to the pen, feed the axolotl, and when they breed, there's a 1 in 1200 chance of finding the rare blue axolotl. But Masuda method odds are 1 in 512, so this is actually much worse and might take even longer since I have to manually fetch the fish and my aim sucks. But now that we've got it all set up, all that's left to do is bike up and down this path until we breed a shiny, or more realistically, swim around. There has been a question looming in my mind this entire time that I'm sure a few of you guys at home have thought of too. Which is faster, breeding a shiny through Pokemon or breeding a shiny through Minecraft? Truth be told, that was the whole purpose of this video. I was gonna see how long it would take for each game and—
Wait, no way! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! Dude, that was an 83! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, come here! No! Come here, you— Oh my god! Dude! Oh my god! There it is! No, wait! No, come here. Okay, we got it. Okay, hold on. Dude! That was 83 encounters! Oh my god! Look at this little guy! You are the cutest thing ever. Oh my god. Well, that was a lot faster than anticipated, but we technically aren't done yet. A fan favorite feature in the Pokemon games is the ability to nickname your Pokemon, and I know there are many of you who absolutely love to nickname your shiny Pokemon. So I asked you guys at home what to name this little guy, and I fear that was a mistake, but more on that later. You see, it's not just as easy as slapping a nickname onto a shiny Pokemon. No, in Minecraft, you have to find a name tag. Keyword find, as this item cannot be crafted, but it can be found in various structures throughout the Minecraft world. Most commonly found in mine shafts, which spawn randomly underground, unless you're in a red desert biome. This biome is notorious for being able to spot mine shafts on the surface, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. How exactly do we find the red desert biome? Easy. Run in a straight line until you eventually reach one. So, off we go. Hopefully we'll find one soon, but in the meantime, let's check up on BDSP. Nope. Still nothing. Also, I figured now would be a good time to tell you guys that today's luck has been kinda crazy. Not only did I find the blue axolotl in only 83 checks, but that same day is when I started the Shining Pearl save file that I'm using for this video. And believe it or not, but my starter was actually a shiny. But I wasn't recording for this. My plans for the night were to just play through BDSP's story until I got tired and went to bed. So I was flabbergasted that my first ever Pokemon in the save file was a shiny monkey. But that wasn't the end of it. No, you see, shortly after I beat the first gym, I was progressing in the story as you usually do whilst in a Discord call with some friends, and well, oh, that's a shiny Starly! That is a shiny Starly! Shut up! Shut up! This is on the same safe! This is on the same safe! This is on the Sigma safe! Dude! No!
What is going on today? What is going on today?
Oh my god!
I wasn't recording for this either, by the way. The only reason I have this footage in the first place is because I was streaming my game on Discord and I used the built-in clipping system, which though convenient, doesn't produce the best quality. So yeah, I used all of my luck in this save file, and I'm expecting the BDSP hunt to take a good while. So in the meantime, let's check back in with Minecraft. Oh wow, would you look at that? We've ran for 10,000 blocks and still have no luck. If only a red sand biome would appear soon. Oh my god, look my friend, we made it. Finally made it. Please, I just gotta find an abandoned mineshaft now, dude. 10,000 blocks later. Look. Look, my unnamed friend. No! Sorry, I'm not letting you out of your bucket. Not again. But, okay, now we just have to hope that there's an exposed mine shaft. I feel like I've yet to run into one of these biomes and it not have an exposed mine shafts. Or maybe there's even one, like, right here. Is this a ravine? Dude, I didn't even know these biomes could have ravines, bro. Oh, it's not a ravine. It could be, like, right over there in the distance. Right there, that's not loading in. And then if I go look all the way over here, I'm never gonna... Oh. Chad, I think I see it. It's kind of dark, and it's also not guaranteed that I get a name tag. I really forgot about that part, so... Please, chest number 1. I feel like I'm shiny hunting all over again, bro. Now I'm just like shiny hunting for a freaking name tag. I'm gonna eat this golden apple. Chest number 2. No, bro. Well, I'm gonna go open a bunch of chests, so cue the chest opening montage.
Number 3. No. Chest number 3. Please.
A book. Name tag. Yes! Oh, I just remembered what comes after a name tag. I need to get iron, but I got the name tag. I gotta get iron to make an anvil so I can then name our little guy. Wow, how did I forget about iron? I can't believe that. That's crazy. Thank God we got it though.
Fortunately enough, I am in a cave.
Yeah, I forgot that you need an anvil to actually name the name tag, but I'm already in a cave, so it shouldn't be that hard to get some iron, right? Dude, every time I see ore, dude, it's freaking copper or gold. Like, nothing else is here. I feel like that one freaking Minecraft parody, the Five Nights at Freddy's one, or whatever, the one that's just gold, that's exactly how I feel right now, bro. Like, I can't find any iron. It's just non-existent. Yo, what? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not even playing. This looks like some Herobrine generated shit, bro. I'm not even kidding. What is this? Okay, I know it's April Fool's. I'm not trolling. I think this is just the weirdest generation of structure I have ever seen. Dude, what in the Herobrine am I looking at, bro? Oh my god, there's a piece of iron. Yes. Oh my god, there's more. Well, unfortunately, that's not enough for a anvil. After nearly living through my childhood nightmares that is Herobrine, I make the decision to pack it up and go to a new biome since the red biomes primarily spawn gold ore. And since we're off, I think now's a good time to check in on BDSP. Oh. Well, fortunately for us, we didn't have to venture far before finding a cave that would be loaded with iron. Not that we went in there. You see, I forgot the literal second half of the game's name and I didn't bring a crafting table. So I had to venture out further to throw hands with a tree and flee, bars, before returning and jumping face first into the cave. Do the mining montage. And with our trusty crafting table, we make a furnace and start smelting iron. And grabbed more diamonds that I'll never use. Gambler jeans, sorry. But since we're waiting again, we might as well take a little peek on BDSP. 494 is... not shiny. Yippee. Wait, I lost count. This is either 494 or 495. I think I fetched 3. And this is 494. Or 594, wow. It's way too early in the morning. Wait! Is that it? Wait, is that shiny? I think that is. I think I just got it. Wait. Wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, I don't even care about this one. Wait, I don't care about this one. Unless that one's not shiny. I think that one's shiny. Wait. Yeah, because it totally didn't look like that one. Yo, that one, I just got it. Let's go. Dude, I'm so glad it's done. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Shiny Fione. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're actually not that bad. You were not that bad of a shiny. Maybe it's because it's side by side. I think you look better than you do in the image in the bottom left. I think you look way better. Oh my god. Okay, normal Geodude. Shiny Fione. Oh my god. Dude, the sparkles in this game look so good. I'm gonna be real. This game's kind of growing on me. It's kind of growing on me. Do you win the 1v1 though? Once our furnace finished smelting, we can craft an anvil and conclude this video's shiny hunt. I am now going to check the comment section, see what you guys decided to name this thing. And the answer is Lubricator. Lubricator. Shout out to you. No! Lubricator, the little guy. Well, that is one name, to say the least. It's absolutely a unique username. He's a cutie, isn't he, though? You are in fact very cute, and I am very lucky to say that I have you. I'm not sure why you guys wanted to name it after a machine part, but better that than say Fortnite, Hawk Tua, or Mike Hawk. You guys sure had some unique suggestions, to say the least. But that concludes this video. I am the first ever PokeTuber to shiny hunt for the legendary Shiny Axolotl in Minecraft. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, because if we don't hit 1,000 likes, I will push Lubricator into the lava. One click can save a life. Thank you guys very much for watching, and happy April Fools, everyone.